So you came back. Why? Did y'all not see how cringy that first one was? And y'all still came back. Y'all are real ones. For those who didn't come back, they're alright too. For those who didn't even watch the first one, well, I guess I can't tell you nothing because you're probably not gonna watch the second one. So, uploading to this has been difficult. And I mean difficult. Tried uploading Sunday because I had a great video. I turned a 45-minute video into a 6-minute video. Then I added 6 more minutes of it talking about the video and other stuff. But it didn't want to upload. It said I couldn't have it on landscape. I wanted it on landscape. It was telling me no. But I told it I wanted it. It just said no. Yeah, I lost my mud jug, so I'm using a Fiji bottle. I already have one in, but I'll throw in a killer filler. What I have is Copenhagen snuff. If you like putting dirt in your mouth, and I do mean dirt, or like sand, I would recommend Copenhagen snuff. We'll just put in a killer filler. You can't even grab this stuff. Oh, that sounded gross. Sorry about that. But anyway, back to that. I tried uploading Sunday, I couldn't. And then I tried uploading Tuesday, and I couldn't. I don't know what's going on. So, today, I'm clearly uploading. And I had no plans whatsoever. But what I did have, or what I came up with, was a story time. And I was thinking, I was like, what can I clearly tell a story of that everybody would enjoy watching? And I thought, could have been the first time I tried snuff, could have been how I felt being a freshman, or going into my freshman year, how it felt going through puberty, how it felt when just a lot of different stuff. First time trying Nutella, just because there's Nutella right here. What I came up with is my story for the time I went to Alabama and came straight back. Or Georgia. It was like 5 minutes from the Alabama line though. So Georgia / Alabama. So that's what I'm gonna tell. This is my story. Okay. So it's Wednesday, Thursday. We left on I know I had left on a Friday. There was 4 of us. It was me, my buddy Brian, my buddy Daniel, call him Pedroza, and my buddy Alex. And Brian was wanting to go to Georgia / Alabama to make money. So I was like, alright. Well, we can leave Friday after I get out of work and be back Sunday. Well, okay. So of course I don't tell my parents till Thursday night. the night right before we go. And we're using my parents' car. So my parents don't know about this. And I waited for the last minute to ask them. And no, it was Wednesday. I told them Wednesday. So 2 days before, us not even knowing if we could go. And we had planned this Tuesday. I said, bro, I'll take you. Hey, no problem, I'll take you. Let's go. And then so then we tell Pedroza, and Pedroza's like, I'll go. All right. I'm like, well, we're going to take another buddy of mine. His name's Miles. But Miles, he pussed out. Come on, bro. We needed you. We needed you to drive. But he didn't want to. So I go do everything I'm supposed to do with my parents' car after they said yes on Thursday. Friday comes around. I get off work. Pick up Pedroza. Get Alex. Alex didn't even know he was going. We're already leaving. And we tell Alex about it. And he's like, alright, I'll go. Alright. From where I live to where we were going was a 16-hour drive. Almost 17. So we start driving. And I'm starting off driving. And we get to Dallas, outside of Dallas. We got to Buc-ee's. That's where we stopped. That was our first stop. Was at Buc-ee's. We didn't get gas. We just went in to go look at Buc-ee's. Because who's just not gonna go pass by Buc-ee's and just say, no, we're not gonna go in there. Nobody does that, especially if you're from Texas. You don't just pass Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is like Texas Disney World. It's up there. It's where you're supposed to go if you're traveling. For those of you who don't know what Buc-ee's is, it's like a gas station on steroids with Buc-ee's everywhere. It's just a little beaver on everything. I mean everything from rocks to hats to jewelry. Just a beaver on everything. So we stopped there. And Pedroza, he takes over driving. I wasn't tired. He just wanted to drive, so I let him drive. And he drives all night. We got to Dallas at like at 12. 11, 12. Maybe 1. We get there. He takes over. And he drives through the whole night. And when I mean through the whole night, this kid drove from 12 all the way to like 9 a.m. that same day. Like through the whole night. That's why we brought him. Because he could stay up the whole night. Because that's what he did. And play video games. So we do that. We go through Mississippi. Or we go through Louisiana, Mississippi, all the way through Georgia. We stop in the beginning of Georgia. And I start driving. And we're going. We get to the first town, past the first town, all those towns, this town, that town. And then it's like I can't remember what time it was when we got there. It was like 4 or 5. Maybe it was a 12-hour drive. I can't remember what time we got there. It just seemed like forever. And so we get there, we drop him off. We stay there for like 5 minutes. We were saying our goodbyes, taking pictures with each other. And then we drive back. But me thinking, this is what I was thinking at the beginning. I was like, well, we could take off Friday. So get there Saturday night. And we'll get here at Sunday at, like, I think it was like 6. We got back. And me thinking that that's going to be Monday, the morning I have to work. That's what I'm thinking was, I can drive, Pedroza takes over, I drive, then Pedroza takes over and I'll sleep on the way back when we get to like Dallas. So by the time I wake up, I'll be good to go to work. So that's why we stayed there for that day. So we get there, and then of course do all that. On the way back, I'm like, wait, we're getting there on Sunday at this time, not Monday at this time. I'm like, yeah, that's what we're trying to tell you. Like, oh, okay. And by that time, we're already in Mississippi. So we were like, well, we'll just go do some little tourism. Go some touring. I don't know what that other word was. We'll be some tourists. We'll go to Bass Pro Shop, stop at the Mississippi River, all this and all that. And we got this cap at Bass Pro Shop in Mississippi. So had something from that trip. And when we get to the Mississippi River, we think what we thought was a Mississippi River, but it was not. So we drive and we try finding a way, park the car in front of this big old wall, and we try finding our way. See this car coming, so we take off because this sign says no trespassing. And there were 3 of us, so we were trespassing. And well, I fall asleep, so we miss. Oh, no. We're not there yet. So we drive a totally different direction from where we're supposed to be going, thinking that's going to lead us to the Mississippi River. We drive like an hour out of the way to go think we're Mississippi River. It was not. It was just another dead end. So we're like, oh well. So we start driving, and I drive right by the Mississippi River, not knowing exactly what it was. I drove right by it on the bridge across. I feel like it's coming out of my mouth. So then we get to Louisiana, and it's like Saturday, and it's like 7 or 8. And me and Pedroza, being 18, thinking that's the legal age to gamble in Louisiana, which it's not. So we go in, and they stop us. They're like, hey, how old are you? We're like, oh, we're 18. Like, you can't be in here. I'm like, oh. Well, we don't even get in. There's like you walk in, there's like a little stand, there's 2 people right there, and then you have to walk past them. And then we see them let one guy walk through, not even IDing him. So we go, and they stop us. Like, can we see y'all's IDs? I'm like, how old are you? We're like 18. Take our IDs, call a manager. Manager goes over there, takes a picture of the ID, takes a picture of me. He goes, so if y'all go to any other one, y'all be arrested, and y'all won't leave till like next Friday. I'm like, oh no. So we start walking back to the car. Oh, yeah. We left Alex in the car in a parking lot by himself in Louisiana. Alex is like 115 pounds, little Mexican kid, sitting in a car by himself in a parking lot. Anybody could take him. Anybody. So a 7-year-old kid walk up to him and be like, hey, come with me, and he'd follow him. So get back to the car. We're like, well, I'm hungry, and we're like, well, we gotta go eat somewhere where we couldn't eat in Texas. Well, okay. I was like, well, we can eat Popeyes in Texas, but let's see if it's different in Louisiana, because it's from Louisiana. So we go, we drive, we don't see one Popeyes. So we're like, well, let's just eat somewhere we can't eat in Texas. We see a Whataburger. Woo! We're like, nah, never mind, we'll eat there. So we eat there, get back on the road. But Joe goes one way, then tells him to go another. So he takes a different route, thinking that's where we came in from. We drive around this same Whataburger like 4 times. I don't know what he was thinking. So then we finally found the right way, so we drive, stop back at Buc-ee's again. And before that, we stopped at this gas station. It's Daniel driving, Alex in the front seat, me in the back seat. I'm laying down. Alex has a seat all the way back, and he's asleep. I'm asleep, and Peugeot's is driving, and I hear the little ridges on the side of the highway. He was starting to doze off, and he was going into that. I would say Abilene, maybe. I think it was no, still different. I can't remember where we were. We were past Dallas. I think it was Snyder. Before Snyder. I think it was before Snyder. So we get there, and then I start driving again, and I start dozing off. So I go all subs and post, and I get me a Red Bull, a Monster, and a NOS. I chug all through them. Chug all of them. And it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, Sunday. We finally get back to Littlefield, and those energy drinks didn't help any until I got back into Littlefield. I stayed up from like 2 all the way to like 10 that night of Sunday, and I slept all no man, I'm really bad at telling stories. I should have told you that at the beginning. I need to work on that. But I stay up, and I sleep for like 10 hours straight, just no waking up. Could have been 12 hours. I was just asleep, hardcore, like crazy. And then I guess that's it. That's my story about the time I went to Alabama for one day. Yeah, it wasn't very interesting. I just needed something to post to let y'all know that I was still posting. So in the first video, I told y'all that I was making caps. I did order 2 caps only. I only ordered 2 caps to see how they come out. So I had a lot of people let me know what colors they wanted on their caps. So I'm going to customize those caps for some people just to see. And those will be the only time I customize caps for anybody. Different color schemes. They do look like this. What's the trucker hat? And then back, snapback with the tip. So, yeah. So like I said before, I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers who tell y'all to subscribe. Y'all can subscribe if y'all want to, but if y'all don't, it's not going to hurt me any. Y'all could have watched the first 5 seconds of his video and then got tired of it. That would have been okay with me too. But what I will say is let me know down in the comments if y'all want a specialized cap just for y'all, just the color that y'all want it. I'm talking about blue and white, purple and yellow, you know, whatever kind of colors y'all want. Just let me know and I'll make that hat just for you. But after that, that's it. And I'm just gonna make gray, white, black and black, black and gray, neon green and white, neon green and gray. It's simple colors. Well, I guess that's it. Also, one more thing. Let me know what kind of stories y'all want to know. I have a lot of stories. A lot of stories. So y'all let me know what kind of stories y'all want to watch. And or like story times y'all want to hear about. I have tons of stories. Let me know what kind you'd like to hear, and sure enough, I'll jump right on that and make that happen too.